Hi there, this is Jacklyn with Nickel and Dime Decor. I'm so glad that you came to be with me in my home and to share some time with me. I think the president declared, I don't know if it was for April or May or don't know when it was for, but it's Women's History Month. And I want to celebrate women, the history of women. Women are the creator of the home, the backbone of the home, and they made things for their home out of necessity. Women used to make their own rugs. They couldn't go to JCPenney's and buy a rug. They made their own out of worn out shirts, worn out this, worn out that, and made their own tea towels, kitchen towels, probably made their own sheets. Everything was done out of necessity. And I think the desire of quilting, which is what I teach on YouTube, beginner quilting, the origin of it was so that we could create with our own two hands and make something to be remembered by. We want to be remembered by our grandchildren, maybe our great-grandchildren that we don't really see maybe that often, but we want them to remember us, and we make some things. Well, when I think of creative women, naturally I always think of my mom. And this little pillow, she made, and I don't know if you've ever seen anything like this. But this beautiful little thing is called candlewicking. It's a art, I think, truly an art. And it's done with embroidery stitches, but in a different way. And I researched, well, I didn't even bring my phone in. Let me run and go get my phone. My sister always says, when you don't know something, Google it. Well, I don't do that very often. But I did on candlewicking. I wanted to see what the definition of it was. Go to Google and just put in candlewicking and you'll learn all about it. It was usually always done on unbleached muslin. And the thread was unbleached thread. And it was usually tone on tone. And it says here, candlewicking is a traditional embroidery style that uses thick thread and elaborate knots to create raised textures on fabric. The style originated as hand embroidery, but can also be done on a machine. And it says that candlewicking gets its name from soft spun cotton thread that was used to make candles and wicks. And the style traditionally uses unbleached cotton thread. The heavy cotton thread raises a texture. Okay. I wondered how in the world, because in looking at these, that is not a French knot. I know how to do a French knot. I'd love to do embroidery, but I have not done it in years and years. But I could tell that was not a French knot. Well, it says here it's called a colonial knot. And it tells you that you bring your needle up and make a backward C around the needle and then looping the thread around the back of the needle, which I can't visualize what it is. But now I know this is called a colonial, these little raised knots all over. It's my dumb phone. Okay. It says that there was always flowers or insects and trees used in it. And isn't it lacy and just gorgeous? My mom's been gone for 21 years, and I know this pillow was around another 15, 20 years, so this pillow is 40 years old. I'm going to take it to the cleaners this week. It's beginning to get a little yellowed, and just see if I can, spruce it up a little bit. And I hope they don't do anything to it, but it's a it's just priceless, and it's a treasure. But I wanted to just kind of, what do they call it? Arouse your interest in candle wicking. I've not tried it. I've not done it. I don't know if I could do it, but it's just beautiful work, just beautiful. And it looks to me like it'd be very relaxing. I think, hand quilting to me is relaxing, and embroidery was always relaxing. So look on YouTube, find you some videos, and at least learn about it. Broaden your horizon. You don't have to try it, but maybe you would like to. You never know. Each one of you has a talent. And I know I can just hear of you saying, no, not me. Yes, you do. You have a talent that nobody else has, because you do it the way you do it. It's unique to you. And I want you to celebrate that. Celebrate what you can do. I have a friend that's in my sewing circle that I'm so jealous of her. She makes the most beautiful things on her embroidery machine. And I just haven't had the time to sit and utilize this wonderful embroidery machine. But she quilts her quilts on her embroidery machine. It's called edge-to-edge quilting. I tell you, I just admire what she does. Well, see, she has a talent. She just has a wonderful talent. And my sister crochets, and she makes beautiful things. She can do it, whereas I don't do it. And I have no interest in it. So we all have unique talents that we should be proud of. And remember, somebody is going to get those things when you're long gone. So anyway, that's my introduction to candle wicking, and I know some of you know about it. Some of you had mothers that probably did it. Maybe some of you do it. That would be, can't wait to hear in the comments if you know anybody. I don't know anybody that does it, but if you know anybody, or if you've ever done it yourself, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you're well, and I hope you're enjoying life. Thank you. God bless.